LSU. Cameron Thomas with 11.
Well, they get play out of that big three, man. Watch out. They're zoning right now. Great run out by Charlie Thomas. Hitting the bottom of the net all year, Kraut. Averaging 22 points a game. One of the 4 big-time scorers in his first year wearing an LSU uniform. Joins the likes of the pistol.
You can't keep telling him just hang in there. It didn't hit me for a while, like day 7, 8. It did the same thing, and that's when he was finally anxious and scally. Reese kicks. Ellis in and out on the 3. Jones doing some work. Javon Quinterly wide open. That'll get
165 coming into the game. They've given up 64 right now. The magic number for Alabama. When they get to 80, they never lose, and they just got
into a primo job, which, by the way, congrats to Nate Oates for recently getting an extension.
Wow, how good is Scottie Pippen Jr. with the ball flick?
Pippen.
Hopefully, it looks better than it did walking off.
The fastest offense in college ball, Alabama. I mentioned it earlier. You have to go all the way back to
about the arc versus the prime real estate under the goal and the free throw line.
And so far, the prime real estate that each of these teams wants to occupy, not so very well populated. Right now, Alabama 3 of 16, and Mississippi State.
And Dessou's 4 games against Kentucky, all 4 he has put together a double-double. That would be the top of my resume. 4 games against Big Blue, 4 double-doubles. Big possession here for both Alabama and Vanderbilt.
It'll be interesting to see how Bama plays this.
Step back through.
Cam Thomas need to get above 25 for LSU to win this game. Somebody's going to have to put some points on the board for the Tigers.
And they've got to realize it's got to start with stops. They cannot shoot themselves back into the game, make it a shootout. But, you know, I mean, that's an
Alex Reese for 3 off the back of the rim. Tapped around by Shackelford. Another opportunity now for Alabama.
They really need Alex Reese to start making shots. The rebounds are so critical, especially when it comes to league play. And
time in 3 years. This is its highest ranking in 9 years. Not since 2007 has it been ranked this late in a season. And there's just momentum right now that second statistic sheds some light on. Quinterly a deep.
Big offensive rebound by Ty Brewer, and good putback to kind of settle this run down. Look forward to Alabama just running a simple play to get something on the board again.
Quinterly already with 6 assists. Lets it fly there to keep growing.
Who do you want to work with? And your name popped up. So did Walton's name, Farnham's name. So the jury was out on my selection.
You're not Jordan Bruner as a play-by-play guy. You are not.
Well, I love all those guys, but with all due respect, the key to that, you can hammer kids in practice. You can have them sit out in practice. When you have them miss a game and it becomes public, everybody takes.
I think they've got great pride on their one-on-one defense. Try not to require too much help. And then when Herb Jones is on the court, he acts kind of like a free safety. He's sort of a cleanup guy, more on charges than blocks, but similar to what Epons does for Tennessee. 2 guys that.
Davis sticks it from 15. That's the freshman from Jacksonville, Arkansas's first basket. Quinterly on the pull-up.
An Achilles heel for Alabama, right? When they face guys that are big guys and able to dominate inside, maybe a John Fulkerson at Tennessee, a Jeremiah Tillman at Missouri, they're going to have to figure out how to defend those guys in the half court.
Game, and instead Bama gets it back, less than 5 to go. Of course, John Thompson played his college basketball at Providence. You saw the tweet there from the Friars Twitter account late in the summer. Quinterly left open big.
And when you have the fastest guy on the floor, he puts so much pressure on the opponent's defense to get their defense back in transition. While by doing that, trying to build a wall to keep him away from the basket, it opens up opportunities for shooters on the outside. You cannot replace with.
Johnson's fade away too long. Quick pass up ahead to Josh Primo, one of the freshmen out of Canada, a very high recruit, the highest recruit for Alabama in this 2020 class.